If you guys want to buy some cheap and reliable FIFA coins, check out FIFAcoinzone.com. They deliver instantly. And if you guys want to buy some cheap MSN and PSN codes, check out G2A.com. The links will be down in the description. Support my channel by using them. What's up guys, it's S2G and welcome back to another episode of my Manchester United Career Mode series. In this episode, we have games against Arsenal, Dortmund and West Ham. Obviously the highlight of this episode is the quarterfinals tie against Dortmund. Obviously that is a very important game. We're playing that at home, but before that we have a game against Arsenal, and our situation in the league isn't that great. Obviously we are just 7 points off the top of the table, but in this situation it's a lot of points because we have already played I think 27 or 28 games, so we need to start getting points and beating our rivals like Arsenal. So this is a must-win game against Arsenal. Obviously they're I think in 4th place, just lurking behind us, so with the victory I think they can go ahead of us, so we need to be careful. Obviously I am resting a few players because I want most of my players fit for the game against Dortmund, because obviously that is the most important game of this episode and probably one of the most important games of this season, because winning the Champions League is definitely one of my main objectives. And as you can see, Arsenal's team, they're pretty strong, but not as strong as I expected them to be, because they have I think 40 million to spend every season. With that they could have got some really great players, but seeing their team, it's basically the same team. They've put players like Cazorla, Giroud on the bench. I just don't know why, and someone like Emiliano Martinez is starting as the goalkeeper, so that could definitely cost them. But as you can see, they did have the first chance and also the second through De Gea's horror of an error. Gives Walcott a clear chance to score, but fortunately for us, he does miss. Now, they really should have scored from that. And in the 25th minute, they do have another chance. The ball is played to Sanchez from Walcott. He plays it to Jovetic. Jovetic cuts it back to Wilshere, who hits the bar. And how lucky can we get? 27 minutes gone. It's still 0-0. I don't know how is it 0-0. They could have been 2 or 3-0 up. And in the 40th minute of this game, we had a very good chance to go 1-0 up, as Benzema tried to finish it from a very good and tight angle, but unfortunately he couldn't get his angles right. And as you can see, in the second half we decided to bring on Barkley for Isco, I think, yeah, and Dybala for Benzema, just because I wanted to keep them fully fit for the game against Dortmund. And as you can see, Dybala was just magnificent. Just came on a few minutes ago and earned us a crucial penalty, and obviously as he earned this penalty, he is going to be the one to take it. There isn't any other good penalty taker, probably except Ricardo Rodriguez, but I think Dybala deserves to take this penalty, and he doesn't disappoint. 60 minutes gone, we're already leading 1-0, and wow, this could be a very crucial result for us. Obviously Arsenal are just behind us in the league, and yeah, we have beaten Arsenal. What a result it is. 1-0 against Arsenal. Dybala's penalty was enough to beat them, and as you can see, the league table now, as Arsenal lost against us, they dropped to 5th position, and we are still in 3rd now, just 5 points short of Man City. But guys, this is the big game against Dortmund. I wouldn't mind a 1-0 result to us, and I just don't want to concede as we are playing at home. An away goal could prove to be very costly, so I just want to keep it 0-0 or just score a goal, but I do not want to concede. And as you can see, I made a small error here, and I couldn't show you the team sheets the way I normally show you guys, and because of that I'll have to show you guys the teams down below of your screen. It will come in a moment, and yeah, there they are. As you can see, I am playing kind of my first team with just I think Klein, Jones, and probably Daley Blind and all these guys coming in, because I used some of my first team players in that game against Arsenal, so there are some rotational players. Obviously I am playing Dybala because he's been in such spectacular form. There's no reason for me to play Benzema instead of him. I know Dybala could prove to be not as good as Benzema on some days, but I'm sure he's going to be good in this game. As you can see, now he has the ball. He plays it to Di Maria here, and yeah. So you must have seen their lineups. It's still pretty strong. They have signed Edin Dzeko. We all know how good a striker Dzeko is. Fantastic finisher. And as you can see, they do have the first chance, and the ball falls to Sven Bender, who plays it to Shinji Kagawa, who has a very good chance to put Borussia Dortmund 1-0 up. But fortunately for us, he does miss. So it's still 0-0, 30 minutes on. But Dybala has a wonderful chance. He uses the fake shot to take on the defender. Shoots, but the keeper makes a save. But Januzaj completely scuffs the shot and misses an open goal. He really should have scored that. I don't know how he missed that. But anyways, guys, 32 minutes into this game. It's still 0-0, but I don't know how it's 0-0. Definitely could have been 1-0 or maybe 1-0 to us or 1-0 to them. And as you can see, they have another chance here. The ball falls to Kagawa. Then it falls to Royce, who plays it back to Kagawa, who shoots. And the ball, and I don't know what was happening here. They were trying to get the ball in the box. And yeah, it's basically half time now. Some really good chances from both sides, and both the teams are looking to be in good form. And as you can see, 83rd minute of this game, Dybala was completely through on goal. but the keeper made a very good save. But ultimately, Dybala did get fouled in the box, and that means we have a penalty to take the lead. 85 minutes into this game. Penalty in this situation could prove to be very effective for us, and probably this could be the goal that decides the tie. You know, 1-0 result taking to Signal Iduna Park could not be as effective, but it could be, because getting a draw there, that means we are through, and this penalty could be very crucial, and it's going to be taken by, I think, Isco. Yeah, so I know Isco is in the best of the penalty takers. I think his penalty attribute is 80, and I think that's enough for him to take. Yeah, I'm checking it now, and as you can see, yeah, it's 80, better than most of the players. Yeah, and as you can see here, Dybala, I think, with a 78 or something like that. Anyways, Isco with the penalty. Isco, it's hit the green, and Isco does score. So good to see, it's great to see Isco score a goal for us. And the penalty though, 87 minutes into this game, and basically it is the end of this game. We have beaten Borussia Dortmund 1-0. So obviously a really good result to take to the Signal Iduna Park. We'll talk about that later, but now we have a game against West Ham, and I am rotating a few players because some of them are tired after the game against Borussia Dortmund. So Valencia is coming in for Angel Di Maria. That's the main change. And also Benzema starts this game. And have a look at their lineups. It's still pretty strong. They've got players like Shiku Kuyate and Moro Sarate, and yeah, some pretty decent plays. As you can see, we do have the first chance of this game in the 33rd minute as the ball falls to Antonio Valencia, and it's still Valencia. He cuts it back to Benzema. Benzema cuts it to Depay. Depay shoots and Depay scores. What a goal from Memphis Depay, and that was a really good finish, and you'll be surprised to know that it's only his second goal, but what a finish from Depay, and a great assist from Benzema, and the finish was just perfect from Depay, and number 11 comes good for us at the right stage of this game. So 33 minutes gone, and Memphis Depay makes it 1-0, and now we have another chance here. It's Herrera, now it's Barkley. 49-minute Barkley gets fouled by Chiku Kuyate. That could be a red card, and yes, it is a red card. Number 8 gets a red card, and he is sent off, and probably that's the end of this game now only itself, because you know, they aren't going to be coming back into this game with 10 men. Probably they could come back, but you know, it's going to be very hard for them. You're going to be leaving spaces behind, and we all know how good a play Kuyate is. And in the 78th minute, we were completely using the extra man to our advantage, and Valencia had a good chance to put us 2-0 up and probably seal the game, but unfortunately he did miss. But in the 90th minute, we definitely were going to seal the game, as Depay had a good chance to put us 2-0 up, and he did so, getting his second goal of this game. What a finish from Memphis Depay to put us 2-0 up against West Ham, and that's basically the end of this game. It's a really great result against a team like West Ham, beating them 2-0 away from home. It's good to see. And as you can see, we have reduced the gap considerably. Now we are only 3 points below Chelsea, and in the next episode we'll have this crucial game against Dortmund. But before that, and Adnan Januzaj wants more money. We're going to be offering him more money, because I know he's worth it, 79 overall, and he's been growing a lot lately, as Depay hasn't been growing. So Januzaj could be the one to be our first team player soon. And as you can see, I'm going to be offering him what he wants. He wants 80. We will be giving him 80. An important first team player role. Definitely deserves that. And I'll just be showing you guys the games we'll be having in the next episode. We'll be playing Borussia Dortmund, Leicester City, and Swansea City. So probably we'll be playing those games, but there might be a game in between in this midweek, so I really don't know. Apart from that, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like, subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in my next video.